Now, to discuss this further, I'm joined by a social commentator, Shola Omolayo. Hello, Shola. Thank you so much for joining me.
Good morning.
All right. So, first of all, what are your thoughts on the demolition, ongoing at Mende, Maryland?
It's unfortunate that we are seeing one of the most painful execution of government policies. If you listen to what the commissioner said, you want to juggle who is right or who is wrong on this planet, on this platform. The commissioner made it clear that notice are given, but the people are saying no. But the crux of the matter is that why did you collect those fees on land use charges? And even if they don't have charges, why would you want to wake up one morning and see people going through what they are going through now? With the deficit of structure that we have in Lagos. Now, the numbers of people that are going to be victims here, how do you want to erase those memories? If you say they encroach, how long have they been putting those structures there before you wake up suddenly to feel that they have encroached? This is a bad one. You don't have a record. But let's see, now to born, now they sweet them pass.
All right, Shola. Now, the Commissioner of Environment and Water Resources, Tokumbo Wahab, also mentioned that the structures were removed to prevent flooding on the mainland. What do you make of the statement?
Yeah, I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that fact. That's why at this junction, you find it very, very difficult to question the decision of the commissioner or the government itself on what they are doing based on a vaccine dangerous effect in the future. What I'm saying here, if you are depriving people because of error, can't you just have a mercy face, a kind heart in making a provision for them so that they will not just be on the street like that, so that they will not be frustrated, so that they will not be destroyed? You have broken the life of the people. Do you know what that's going to cost? I can assure you, some of these people will go down health-wise. Some of them may even just pass out because of this trauma that they have experienced these days. See, in developed countries that we have read about, if you have to relocate the people because they've done wrong, you can choose to organize a place for them that for ABCD reasons, though you've done wrong, but these are your citizens. They are your people, the children. They have young ones there that were not around, that might be coming home and come to see what happened to them. What are we planting in their heads? Skyscrapers houses abroad is being owned to people who are less privileged. Not what you have in Nigeria here. In Nigeria, you see one tall house. That is the house of a big man. But outside this country, it's not like that. Outside the places like Dubai. I'm not saying government should not do what they need to do, but for God's sake, can you just provide a succor? Even if it is a room and apartment, that will serve as a lesson. That, okay, we've been warning you guys, like the commissioner said, give some of us 3 months. You know, like Nigeria, we have a way of handling things. You will have a program, government will put down a policy, people will not rush at it. They will not rush at it, not until when it's getting out of time, then we begin to run at
all right, now talking about, the government doing what they need to do. Now, on one hand, we have the government saying that they'd served, notices quite a number of times. And then on the other hand, we have the residents saying that they only received the quit notice 2 hours before the demolition exercises started. Now, moving forward, how best do you think government should communicate, such notices, and what should be the disposition of residents upon receiving such notices?
See, if you are building a system, you should build it along the culture of the people. All this Oyibo style that we used to carry even affect the government themselves. Thank God for Fashola, one of the past governors of Lagos State. When we are having a gridlock in Lagos State in the area of traffic, I'm talking of traffic on the road, Fashola created something that we now call one of the radio station, traffic radio, that manages the effect of road. And you can imagine if you are coming from K2 and you are going to, if you are leaving K2, you are going to you are going to Mile 2. Without Google, you can easily open the radio and you begin to listen to the pressure that is on the road. Also, you can have access to even call the radio station in alerting them on what is to be, what you should do while driving. So if Lagos State on property management, on things like this, they can also use that radio or create a platform that you will have a list of what you have on ground, so that government will not just be blamed over anything. Because now would you take to? The people will be looking, we the people will be showing leniency to those who properties have been demolished, and at the same time, a lot of people will be criticizing the government because you don't have the record to judge. Look at what that woman is saying. He say, what that guy is saying, say, if they have proof, they should present it. Meaning that they are asking questions unanswered. You don't know who is now to blame. But government could go a step further by creating a public avenue like the African way of doing things. In those days, when the king or the leaders in an environment want to do something, they come out with what we call the talking bell. They will smack the bell to alert the environment that this is what the king wants to do. This is what the people should do. That will be rain tomorrow based on ABCD reason.
Okay.
The African way, the Nigerian way, let's impute it in some of the things we do, so that people will not be blaming government all the time.
All right.
I think that is the best model.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Shola, for speaking to us and also your time. We appreciate you.
God bless Nigeria.